here for 3-4 months. Every day it's just go, 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 go. Some all day and all night. Their phone did not stop ringing because of the needs of others. And it's just a transition too. Like, not everyone understands how to transition from living in a home, especially when you have a family.
Unbelievable.
Yes, and I've been here over 3 months now, and I have not wanted to go anywhere else alone. Everything.
It just feels like everything's so remote out here. It's half an hour to get anywhere.
Right, you understand that it's a very huge area. And we've only been to 3 affected towns, 4 maybe.
Oh, I say something like 18 counties or something
She
like
said
that.
21.
Oh, 21?
Yes.
Structure, so people can make it with whatever is available.
Right.
Got it. Property tax
Yes,
last
they
month?
did. They all had to pay.
Property tax
yes,
last
they
month?
did. They all had to pay it, and those who don't pay, have to suffer the consequences. They don't even have a house that stands on. Yes. But the state is not working. They threw their hands up and said, we have funds that we cannot release. And we don't even know where to start because we don't have the infrastructure. We did not have a plan for any of this. It is up to you all. And we said, okay, we are going to wave our freedom flag. And we are going to rebuild in the best way we know how.
Wow. Bureaucracy is something, isn't it?
Yeah, but in a sense, they kind of just opened the door for us. In the present moments.
I just think it's kind of like the Wild Wild West.
But I just like to look at it as progress.
Well, it's something.
Yeah.
But it's something. It's, I don't know.
We are definitely surviving.
That's, yeah, it is.
We are definitely surviving.
That's, yeah, it is more of a survival.
Yeah.
With all the abundance in the world.
Yes, there's plenty to share.
Guess not.
No, we are almost there, I promise. Like the road keeps getting longer.
It feels like it. Like this is definitely woo, baby. Not what I expected. Side road. I'd appreciate that. Just saying.
Okay, now I believe there might be a bridge here. I'm not sure. I don't know. It'll be okay. We will find it.
I'm just trying to.
We are getting there.
Okay.
We are almost. Oh, I know where we are now. Okay. We are getting
That was a fun intersection.
there. Yeah, it was more fun to drive with the Christmas lights. They took them all the way. Okay, I believe this is a 1-lane bridge. Maybe no, might be 2.
Okay. Oof. All right, so let's see.
Store.
know. Hopefully. Oh, man.
What if you had service a whole trek?
Oh, I know I didn't. But I bet you... I mean, I guess we could pull into the gas station here, right?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
I mean, unless you got someplace better?
No?
Okay. Then we'll pull in here. You know, because this looks like a safe place to kind of chill for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe we go park in the McDonald's parking lot instead. It's fine.
There's a small place.
Yeah, that is a small little place. So we'll just park right here for a second. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wonder if everyone can see us or not. That's a good question. So, oh man. Let's see.
Joel the Major Tom.
Yeah, well, I want to kind of check out what's going on in the background here. Okay. Oh man, let's see here. All right, guys, so I am currently stopped. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if there's comments or no comments. You know what we can do? We can see if there's anybody on YouTube right now and see what's going on from this. So we can always check out and see if there's anybody on.
Nice.
We're going to check it out. Let's see here. Let's go to my person. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, it shows us live. Okay,
We're
cool. Hey, all right, so let's see. I'm definitely not getting comments. Oh, look, that's because it was playing through my headset, so I turned it off. Okay, so hello, everybody. I can see at least the main YouTube channel comments, so that's very cool. Good to see you guys all. Again, we just kind of pulled in here. We wanted to get back to a signal because the maps didn't take us the way we expected. It actually took us over the mountain instead of the highway. So we're not really sure. We'll flip this around so we can say hi. Yeah, we're not. There we go. We're not really sure what happened, except it took us over the mountain. And that was kind of fun, but not really.
Yeah.
Because I have told you guys before, the mountain is a scary drive. There are a lot of places where the road is just like, it's just a drop off. And it's like one lane, and it's like maybe this much asphalt left, and everything else is like sand and gravel. It's very scary to drive.
Just a hole.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a hole there, yeah. So it is wonderful to see you guys. Actually, I should change this out of top messages so that I can see if get me all messages there. But yeah, so definitely exciting. Exciting drive. A little bit of a fluster, so to speak. But yeah, so we did a lot of driving today. Like I said, we did a lot of driving through Swananoa.
Yeah.
So we got to show a lot of that stuff. Of course, we do have Shelby here with me. Just trying to check out. So we got to show. Beautiful. So, okay, so Facebook I see going on, but it looks like it just kicked back on like 11 minutes ago. So, very cool, very cool. Yeah, so you guys got pieces. It looks like a piece of the mountain there. Look, see?
Nice.
I'm looking. So apparently they got some of it there.
Yes.
A little bit ago. Guys, once you see the footage of where we actually drove, you would be mind boggled. You drive those roads at least twice a week. It is a beautiful area. But the mountain itself is so scary. It is so scary to drive. At least for me. But
twice
yeah, what?
We drive it twice a day.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the dark, it's kind of scary. Well, it's scary during the day, and at nighttime, I don't know. Maybe it's better at nighttime in a way because you can't see the drop off.
You cannot anticipate.
I don't know which is worse, seeing it or not seeing it, to be honest with you, and knowing that it's there. It's made for an interesting drive. I mean, like I said, we weren't. Oh, I gotta turn that one off anyway. Oh, see now, like it's, you know what it is? I keep getting the headlights and that one there.
Oh,
that's what's,
okay.
I'm trying to figure out like what light keeps getting me in the eyeball. It's that one. Oh, it's so frustrating. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if After Dark's a blessing or if, you know, it's a bonus. I'm not really sure. Yeah, the jury's still out on that one. Totally still out on that one. But yeah, so we did do a lot of driving today. Now, I do believe I'm going to stay here one more day, and that tomorrow we discuss trying to get to some of the other places that we didn't get to today, because again, we did find some new friends and some new resources, or at least able to kind of connect resources for folks. Today we met some people who are helping with the livestock and the fencing and everything in this area. They're working very, very hard to try and help everybody in all of these communities, and they have a desperate need for hay and feed and alfalfa. So there is a shout out and a call out for that. Again, it sounds like there's some hay trapped in, what did we say, Illinois?
I believe so.
Illinois or Indiana. I can't ever remember. I always get those two mixed up.
Yeah.
But there's some hay trapped out there that would need a truck and a flatbed. Potentially too. I don't know how much is sitting there, but we can try and maybe if somebody's willing, and I know hopefully Bruce will reach out and be able to have the time, but if not, you know, I know he's been doing a lot of other runs down here to this area, so I know he's definitely tired. But yeah, it sounds like they're in need of a truck and trailer to help haul some hay. I don't know how many trucks, but she did say there's a few that I think that were sitting there. So yeah, knowing the terrain is a plus. So having driven the road on the mountain a couple of times already, it wasn't as bad, but it's still,
It's not shocking.
It's not great. It is not great. This was that coffee we got this morning at breakfast. It's still hot.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Not hot, but
yeah,
like warm.
Yeah, warm.
I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we like stopped to get the coffee at Dunkin', and we sat inside for a while and drank the small coffees, remember? Oh my goodness. And I almost forgot I had this one, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if there's still coffee in there. Ta-da. What do you see going? Oh, somebody pulled over?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know, but
Well, it looks that way, because he's got his lights on.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we have I don't know if you can see him.
I don't know. They are doing a lot of things here.
Oh, yeah, you can kind of see him. We got some lights over there in the back.
Just being of assistance.
Maybe. I don't think so. Unless
He's
he's
just pumping gas, so maybe I was just
with
saying
his
hello.
lights on.
The lady is pumping gas, so maybe he was just saying hello or something. Right?
With his lights on?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was like kind of looking.
Sounds like a sounds like a bad day. So where are we right now?
We are in Old Fort.
Old Fort. Yeah, so we ended up in Old Fort. That's where we are right now. I asked Shelby to get me someplace with signal so that we were sure we could say hi to you guys again, since we got lost in the mountains there. And I knew the signal was cutting out because it was actually telling us at times when the transmission was really weak and not even really sending the signal. So I did know that you guys were missing a lot of that drive, and I do apologize about that. But yeah, the plan is to go back out again tomorrow, actually go and visit some of the other areas down here that have been affected. like I said, we got to see Swananoa. We got to catch Trump's motorcade today.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were headed down the road to go to a certain place, to kind of just show you guys an area and some stuff. And on our way there, they had everything shut down. Yeah. And we managed to get parked and see Trump's motorcade as he came through here. He was literally across the street and like over the river.
Yeah,
well, what was the river?
Street. Yeah.
And so he was over there speaking. You could see the snipers on the roof.
Yeah.
So it was pretty wild and pretty cool to see him. And it was actually, no, not pretty cool. It was awesome. It was awesome. Like, he just got in office.
Yeah.
And here he is.
We just kind of met there in the center.
Right. But he's only a couple days in office and he showed up.
Yeah.
He's here. He's here. I heard he was supposed to go to California today too. So it looks like there's hope from the new administration to at least help where the previous administration did not.
Yeah.
So, he was here and that's kind of impressive, boots on the ground. And we didn't even know he was coming. I mean, honestly, I didn't know he was coming here until I was already halfway on my drive. This has been planned for a while for me to be here during these days.
Yeah.
And for us to be in the exact spot that he was going to be today without even realizing it. Because I knew he was going to be in the area. I didn't know where he was going to be. And we, they're really hush-hush about a lot of that stuff. But we literally ran into the roadblock. We took one of the side streets and an alleyway sort of to park in the Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. And there, right there across the street, like I said, he was talking to the residents here, which was amazing. And I'm so glad that he is hearing them. And, he was here to assess some of the damages, I guess. And then we got to see him in that motorcade headed up onto 40. And wow, it was just weird, right place, right time.
Yeah.
But how cool was that?
Yeah, it was nice.
So definitely a wild, like I said, wild day. But then after that, we warmed up a little bit at the Dunkin' because the wind was so bitter today, guys. It was warm, supposedly warm, and when the wind stopped blowing and the sun came out, it was nice. But the wind, every time it would blow, it had such an icy bite to it. We saw snow flurries a couple of times today. Like I said, we showed a lot of the area of Swananoa. We headed out to, what was that other place called that we're at the town, like Leicester? Leicester?
I'm pretty sure
I think it was
how you say it.
Leicester, something like that.
Leicester.
We went out there. Again, we met up with the crew out there that is helping the farmers and everybody with the animals and things like that. So that was just amazing to talk to Yvonne. Yvonne, yes. Sorry, I don't want to mess up her name. She was such a sweet lady.
Right.
She had a wonderful conversation with us, and like I said, guys, terrible with names, so it happens sometimes. But she was a wonderful lady, amazing person. She's volunteering her time to do all of this and try and make sure that those donations get distributed evenly and fairly. She said she had a list of cards of people waiting for different things, and she would call them as they came in. They were on a wait list. So she does a phenomenal job. And so if you're out in this area, I will make sure that you guys get the address for that place and the phone number, so that if there's anybody in this area that is in need, they can reach out, make an appointment, stop on by, talk to them, so they can get you on the list for things that are needed. They even have some fencing and horse tack, things like that. So anybody in this area that is still in need of some of those items, I encourage you to reach out. But in the same breath, they also have a real big need, again, for hay and feed and alfalfa, and they're in need of a truck and a flatbed trailer. So just a heads up, SOS for those guys. And then folks, as you know, the initial purpose for coming down here was to bring those kerosene heaters and burn barrels. We are still just a little bit shy, I believe. I haven't gotten any updates, but we were about 93% of our goal. Nice. We're trying to raise enough to purchase 12 burn barrels for these folks. Now, these burn barrels have multiple purposes. Not only do they provide outside heat, but they also provide provide a way for folks to get rid of their trash and debris, because apparently that is not getting picked up.
Yes.
In some of these areas. There's just literally, you know, these piles of debris and things that people have no way to get rid of. So again, it offers a way to get rid of that debris. For some of these folks that are still displaced from their homes, and they're kind of staying in these like tent community type areas,
Yes.
Until things are rebuilt, or, you know, they get a tiny home or whatever the case may be. They can also use those as, you know, like a community cooking or whatever. So, you know, like I said, multiple purpose uses. It also gives light to those that are trying to find the camp if they're, you know, making their way through the woods, whatever, need help, or any assistance and whatnot. Excuse me. My throat's dry. But yeah, the big thing is, you know, for me, and the big thing that really, you don't even think of it, and it makes perfect sense, is to burn some of this debris.
Yeah.
You know, not, you know, we take it for granted somebody's going to come pick your trash up every week at, you know, at the corner of your house or wherever you put your garbage can, or, you know, whether it's your apartment complex dumpster or whatever, but you assume the truck is going to come.
Yeah.
You assume the truck's going to come. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if I was a garbage truck driver, I'd be like, absolutely not on some of these roads. Absolutely not. No way. So it presents this whole different set of challenges, you know. So like I said, that outside heat, especially when it's cold during the day, you know, and they're working outside trying to rebuild, it gives a little bit of heat for wherever they're working, and again, gives them a chance to get rid of some of that debris, some of the excess wood and branches and things like that, you know, without setting the whole property on fire.
Right.
I mean, it's a safe way to burn the stuff, guys. So again, we are trying to raise that money for the burn barrels, and we can purchase them, and there are folks here locally that can pick them up,
Deliver.
And bring them in and deliver them where they need to go. So this is absolutely wonderful. And again, Shelby, who has been working with us for a long time, has graciously volunteered to make sure that is filmed for us, so that we can upload all of that for you guys if we can't get them before I need to leave and start heading home. But we have made so many amazing friends down here, and again, I feel absolutely confident and secure in knowing that these folks are using these items to get them to families in need. And again, we are so grateful to have supplied so many families with heat. Those kerosene heaters and that fuel, guys, I mean, there were tears in the guys' eyes when we dropped them off.
Yeah, there were.
Because there are people that are so desperate just to take the chill out of the air. And you know, after seeing some of these structures and the way that people are actually like truly living here, I mean, that is not an exaggeration. And even though, you know, they might have a tent or a camper or an RV, and it might keep you out of the wind, you know, that the air has a bite to it here.
It's cold.
Especially in this area, like I said, so close to the mountain. You know, it has a serious bite in the air. So again, it presents so many different challenges, but I am so grateful that we were able to supply some of that heat. Again, we're so close to reaching that goal to supply a dozen burn barrels, guys. That is what we are trying to do to complete our mission down here. But again, we'll be driving around tomorrow in the daylight, because of course I know you guys can't see much at night. So we want to drive around again in the daylight tomorrow, and hopefully show you guys some more of these folks in these areas that have been affected. And you know, hopefully you guys can get a really good understanding with me, you know, at the same time of what the real needs are and what the reality is of being down here, and you know, being able to see this firsthand. And I can tell you guys right now, the camera does not do any of this justice, not at all. Not any. I've seen some crazy things in life. This is tough, and everyone has just been, for the most part, super gracious, and pleasant and understanding and wonderful, and you know, what a welcoming community. And there are so many people too that I've run into that are volunteers here still, which makes me excited, because there are other people still here working very hard from all different states. And I ran into like three people from Pennsylvania while I was down here. I'm like, This is crazy, but it's wonderful, and it warms my heart because that lets me know that you guys have not forgotten them. So there's another one.
They do pull both motorcycles over.
Always?
Too. Yes, here they do in the States.
Wow.
Probably for a seatbelt. Sorry, continue.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I love you, civil servants. You're so needed.
Yeah, so you wanted to see me yesterday and today, but your shipment got delayed today. Okay. Yeah, no, Biden and Harris, they really didn't do anything. Bygone, hey, good to see you. Yeah, this is nice. I mean, like I said, I only have the YouTube chat right now. I guess I could probably try the other one. I don't know if it's up yet or not. Oh, look, did somebody, oh, no, I don't even know. Let me see, maybe I can check back in and see if, I can find what I was looking for. I think it was this one. I'm not seeing anything. Well, we'll leave it sit there. Maybe the comments will come through. We'll see if it happens or not. But if not, I've got at least one phone to tell me who's on YouTube anyway. Yeah. I can't pull up all the different platforms. I see. So, yeah. But yeah, guys, like I said, the last I know, we were about 93% of our goal to complete the entire goal of $2,500, like I said, which covers the heaters, the fuel cans, and the burn barrels. So we're trying to complete that mission. We are so very close. So if you can, guys, I'm going to be here still tomorrow. Again, we're going to be driving around, showing you everything, trying to show you some of the other areas. I'm going to also, while I'm sitting here, try and get some of the other, like, little smaller footage uploaded so that the guys at home can try and get some of the pieces of that up for you guys so you can see the other parts that have been going on that we haven't had the service for. Unfortunately, the cell service is sketchy in some spots here, kind of like the roads. Yeah. We've noticed that the cell service is the most sketchy at the most sketchy roads. Yes. So, I don't know. They say, causation doesn't equal correlation, correlation doesn't equal causation, but
no, it's too coincidental here.
Yeah, just saying. So Kilroy Rio is wonderful. He is actually staying with his Uncle Stitch right now and his cousin Stumpy, because I went to inauguration and left right from Washington, D.C. to finish the journey this way. I wasn't able to bring Rio with me as I had initially planned. I was initially going to try and come down here after January 6th, but because of that storm that they had been calling for, where it was all the snow and the ice storm, after that, in that band up there through Washington, D.C., I decided that it was too unsafe of a travel. And because if I come, I knew coming here, I didn't want to become part of the problem or a drain on any resources. So I wanted to make sure I got down here safely. So I postponed the trip until after inauguration, which changed the plan slightly. I know Shelby was really bummed that I didn't have Rio with me because she was excited. She thought she was going to meet him. And I was, well...
We left the day before you got him.
Yeah, because that's right. You did. You left the day before. She left the day before I got him in February because she was down in Texas. And I was one, because I was one of the last ones to leave too. So,
but that's a good thing.
Yeah, but so she hadn't really gotten a chance to meet him, so she was really looking forward to it, and I was really looking forward to it, but it just didn't work out that way this time. But
next time.
Yeah, who knows next time. We'll see what happens, right? But he's doing really well, actually. Stitch has been kind enough to be sending me videos of the two boys and them playing, and they're really having a great time, and I'm sure they're giving him his, they're keeping his hands full. But so I'm excited. I can't wait to see him. I miss him so much right now. I just want to cuddle him and hug him and love him and squeeze him and call him George, right? Wasn't that how that went, that cartoon? But yeah, so again, the pups, I miss them. I miss Rio, and I can't wait to see Stumpy. He's also one of my favorite little puppies out there. But let's see, you're gonna close. Okay. All right. No worries. So PGB, I'm around. Can you send me an email? I'll send you I'll send you a phone number that you can text me on or whatever, and we can try and hook up or whatever if you want to, if you want to meet in person and stuff, that's cool. Like I said, I'll be here tomorrow. So I'm still going to be in the area. Your pups had a problem with the cold. Oh, wow. Yeah. Like I said, Rio's right now, he's with Stitch and Stumpy, but I miss him so much. I really do. He's my little cuddle bug, and he's a little bugger because I've tried talking to him over the phone and he gets mad at me because I'm not there. So he just kind of ignores me a little bit. Because he realizes like I'm not there. And but I miss him, and I know he misses me, so it's okay. Yeah, I'll be getting home soon, hopefully. Like I said, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Gonna leave out on Sunday, because that gives me some time to get home. I have to get my business back open and everything straightened out with that, of course. And as you guys know, I have some other things I have to take care of there too. So, animals and such. So yeah, so I'm going to be here, like I said, one more day. Going to leave out Sunday and start heading home so that I can, make sure I take care of things at home. But we have, again, made some amazing contacts, some new friends here. And I've met a lot of amazing people so far, working very, very, very hard to try and help these folks out with everything and anything that they need. So this is really an amazing network that's built down here right now, and I'm so grateful that we were able to assist, with that heat. That to me is amazing, especially after really driving through this the last 2 days. What is it? Yeah, 2 days now. Yeah, it is. It's a little. It's hard. I've cried a bunch of times off camera. Some of these spots where there isn't signal or whatever, you see these things and they break your heart. And I just want to try and do a little bit of good and try and help these folks out. And I'm so grateful that you guys are helping me accomplish the goal of helping these folks, to let them know again that they're not forgotten either. So it's an amazing thing. And thank you guys all for your love, your support, your prayers, all of the time, all of the people who volunteered, people like Wayne, who drove all the way from Rhode Island to lend the use of his truck and all of his time and energies. I mean, we're so grateful for all of that support, and all of the people who have donated and again volunteered their time and efforts. I mean, this has just been an incredible thing, and you guys continue to impress me every day, and you rock, and this is just awesome and amazing, and we appreciate you. And you guys have no idea how many lives you are really truly touching, and you are giving hope and inspiration and warmth to people who right now, some of these, the crazy part is some of these people are punishing themselves. They've been letting others have the things that they really, they've been letting others go first, and
they're giving all they have.
And they are, and it's time to make sure that those people there, it's kind of nice to know that they're going to be getting that warmth, that they're going to be sought out and said, here, this is to make sure that you're okay, and to hear these stories and hear it comes down to compassion, and it comes down to love, and this place is amazing, and these people are so grateful, and you guys are you're awesome. That's all. You're awesome. And I think it's amazing that, we're able, like I said, to supply this heat to people who desperately need it, who may have been putting it off because they were worried about their neighbors. And that's what I found, that people say, oh, well, we had this come in or that come in, and yeah, I could have used it, but, so-and-so down the road needed it. Or people taking hay out of their own personal stockpile to give to their neighbors because they had nothing, so that their neighbors' animals could stay alive. Cutting themselves short, giving what they had, giving more than what they they ever needed to, in a way. You know, so it's wonderful to try and help these folks out. It's amazing. And again, it's a real blessing to be here and be a part of it. I'm just really sad that it has to take this, you know, to help the people. So again, you know, it's amazing to see everyone come together. I'm just so sad that there's so much devastation here, and so much more that needs to be addressed. But I'm grateful we can help with some of those basic needs right here, right now, in this immediate time, to get them through until they can get whatever other help might be coming. So this is just wonderful, and I thank you guys for being with us. Again, I'm gonna probably sign off of here in just a minute, because you know, it is getting late. We've got to get back to camp, and you know, we're gonna have another big adventurous day tomorrow, and I'm tired. That cold really wiped me out earlier today.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy we take out there because there's so much going on. But
yeah, and well, especially
and the cold.
Right, when we were standing out in the cold this morning, like that was the worst. And then even this afternoon, like when we stopped, I mean, it was nice. It wasn't super cold outside anymore, but that wind is just wicked.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think I'm gonna kind of change out for the night here. You got it, PGB. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so like I said, guys, we're gonna sign up for the night. PGB, like I said, email me or send me a message on Messenger, something like that. I will get right back with you before I get out of signal range. So I'm gonna do that in the next couple of minutes, because I'm gonna try, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind.
I'm going to just check some messages, things like that while I'm here, and I have service before we go back to the camp, which has no service.
Yeah. We are very secluded.
So, you know, so yeah, guys, I'm camping out of my truck. Like I said, going to be here one more day, and we're going to try and make the most of it and show you guys as much as we possibly can. Again, there was a lot of footage from today. I encourage you to check it out. And like I said, if you can see it in your heart, guys, please help donate towards the cause. You know, if we raise over our goal, guys, that's just more heaters, more fuel, more burn barrels. Okay, so, you know, we want to make sure that we're helping these guys out the best we can. And we can, again, we have a place that can pick up those items, so we can purchase them directly. We can designate the pickup person.
Yeah.
They can go collect them from the store, and it goes right to, again, the organization that we were using before, the Red Truckmen. You can check them out, redtruckmen.org, and they'll be assisting in the distribution of those items to the people truly in need. So again, it is just an amazing effort. We'll be seeing you tomorrow, but I am going to check my messages and things, so that's going to take a little bit, and then we've got to get back up to camp, because again, it's getting late, and sunrise really does wake you up there. I'm just saying, if you're not expecting, it's beautiful. But anyway, guys, I love you very much. Thank you all for being with us tonight on this journey. God bless all of you. Have a fantastic evening. We love you.
Yes.
Take care.